The Amazing Story of Wheat documentary. Imagine waking up tomorrow to a world without bread. No fresh naan, no soft chapati, no crispy toast, no delicious pasta, no cakes, no biscuits. Just imagine life without one of humanity's oldest and most important foods. It may seem impossible, yet every loaf of bread begins with a tiny golden grain called wheat. For more than 10,000 years, wheat has shaped civilizations, built empires, and fed billions of people. From the fertile valleys of the Middle East to the endless golden fields of North America, Europe, Australia, and Asia, wheat has become one of the most valuable crops ever grown. But have you ever wondered where wheat came from? Who first discovered it? And how does a tiny seed become the bread we eat every single day? Today, we begin an incredible journey through the fascinating world of wheat, a story of history, science, hard work, and survival. Welcome to the amazing story of wheat. Chapter 1: The Birth of Wheat. The story of wheat begins nearly 10,000 years ago in a region known as the Fertile Crescent, which includes parts of present-day Iraq, Syria, Turkey, and nearby areas. Long before modern cities existed, early humans lived by hunting animals and gathering wild plants. During this time, they discovered wild wheat growing naturally across the landscape. Instead of moving from place to place in search of food, people slowly learned to collect wheat seeds, plant them, and harvest them months later. This simple discovery changed human history forever. For the first time, communities could grow enough food to settle permanently, build villages, and eventually create the world's first civilizations. Many historians believe wheat played a major role in the birth of agriculture itself. Chapter 2: Why Wheat Changed the World. Wheat became one of humanity's greatest achievements because it could be stored for long periods without spoiling. Unlike many fruits and vegetables, wheat grains remained edible for months, making them an excellent source of food during difficult seasons. People learned to grind wheat into flour using simple stone tools. From this flour, they created bread, one of the oldest prepared foods in history. As civilizations expanded, wheat spread across continents through trade, exploration, and migration. Today, wheat is grown in more than 100 countries and provides food for billions of people every single day. Whether it's bread in Europe, chapati in South Asia, noodles in East Asia, pasta in Italy, or pastries around the world, wheat continues to unite cultures through food. Chapter 3: A Grain of Hope. Behind every loaf of bread lies months of hard work. Farmers prepare the soil, plant tiny wheat seeds, care for the growing crop through changing seasons, and patiently wait for harvest. Every golden field represents dedication, resilience, and hope. Although wheat appears to be just another crop, it has become one of the strongest foundations of modern civilization. Without wheat, the world would look very different. But this is only the beginning of the story. How does a tiny wheat seed grow into endless golden fields stretching across the horizon? What happens beneath the soil before the first green shoots appear? Chapter 4: How Wheat Grows. Every harvest begins with a single seed. Before planting starts, farmers carefully prepare the land by plowing the soil to make it soft and fertile. This allows the roots of the wheat plant to grow deep into the ground and absorb water and nutrients. Next, high-quality wheat seeds are selected. Healthy seeds are the foundation of a successful harvest. Modern farmers often use advanced seed varieties that are more resistant to diseases, pests, and changing weather conditions. Using seed drills or tractors, the seeds are planted evenly across the fields at the proper depth. This ensures every plant has enough space to grow strong and healthy. After planting, nature takes over. With the help of sunlight, water, fresh air, and nutrient-rich soil, the tiny seed begins to germinate. A small root grows downward into the soil, while a green shoot pushes upward toward the sunlight. Within a few weeks, the once empty field transforms into a carpet of fresh green wheat plants waving gently in the wind. Chapter 5: Caring for the Wheat Crop. Growing wheat requires patience, knowledge, and constant care. Farmers regularly inspect their fields to make sure the plants remain healthy. They provide irrigation when rainfall is insufficient and apply fertilizers to supply essential nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. At the same time, they protect the crop from weeds, harmful insects, and plant diseases that could reduce the harvest. As the seasons change, the wheat plants continue to grow taller. Their stems become stronger, and beautiful wheat heads begin to form at the top of each plant. Inside every wheat head, dozens of tiny grains slowly develop. Over the next several weeks, these grains mature under the warmth of the sun. The fields gradually change color, from bright green to rich golden yellow, signaling that harvest time is approaching. Depending on the variety and local climate, wheat usually takes 4 to 6 months to reach full maturity. Chapter 6: Nature's Perfect Timing. Timing is everything in wheat farming. Harvesting too early means the grains are not fully developed. Waiting too long can cause mature grains to fall to the ground or become damaged by rain, wind, or wildlife. Farmers carefully monitor moisture levels, weather forecasts, and grain quality before deciding the perfect day to harvest. After months of hard work, hope, and patience, the golden fields are finally ready. The air fills with the sound of harvesting machines, marking the beginning of one of the busiest and most rewarding seasons of the year. The journey from a tiny seed to a golden field is truly remarkable. But what happens next? How are millions of wheat grains harvested, cleaned, milled into flour, and transformed into the bread, pasta, noodles, and countless foods we enjoy every day? Chapter 7: The Harvest Begins. After months of care and patience, the wheat fields finally turn into a breathtaking sea of gold. This is the moment every farmer has been waiting for: the harvest season. In the past, wheat was harvested by hand using simple sickles. Families worked together from sunrise to sunset, cutting the wheat, tying it into bundles, and carrying it to nearby fields for drying. It was hard work that required great skill and endurance. Today, modern agriculture has transformed this process. Powerful combine harvesters move across the fields, cutting the wheat, separating the grain from the stalks, and collecting thousands of kilograms of wheat in just a few hours. These advanced machines have made harvesting faster, more efficient, and less labor-intensive, helping farmers feed a growing global population. Chapter 8: From Grain to Flour. Freshly harvested wheat is not ready to become food immediately. The grains are first transported to storage silos, where they are carefully cleaned to remove dust, stones, straw, and other impurities. Quality inspectors check the moisture level and grain condition to ensure it meets food safety standards. Next, the wheat travels to a flour mill. Inside the mill, powerful machines separate the outer bran, the germ, and the inner endosperm. The endosperm is then finely ground into soft wheat flour, the key ingredient used to make bread, cakes, biscuits, noodles, pasta, and many other foods enjoyed around the world. Different milling techniques produce different types of flour, each designed for specific recipes and baking needs. Chapter 9: Wheat on Your Table. Once the flour leaves the mill, it begins another remarkable journey. It is delivered to bakeries, food factories, restaurants, and homes, where skilled hands transform it into countless delicious products. Fresh bread comes out of hot ovens. Chapatis and naan are baked over open flames. Pasta is shaped and dried before reaching supermarkets. Cakes, cookies, crackers, cereals, and many other foods all begin with the same humble grain of wheat. Every bite represents months of dedication, from preparing the land and planting the seeds to harvesting, milling, transporting, and cooking. A single grain of wheat travels an incredible path before becoming part of our daily lives. Amazing facts about wheat. Wheat is one of the most widely grown cereal crops in the world. Billions of people eat wheat-based foods every day. Wheat flour is used in thousands of different recipes across hundreds of cultures. Modern harvesting machines can collect vast amounts of wheat in a single day, dramatically increasing efficiency compared to traditional methods. The journey from a tiny seed to fresh bread is one of the greatest success stories in agriculture. But wheat is much more than a source of food. What makes wheat so nutritious? What are its different varieties? And why has it become a symbol of life and prosperity in so many cultures? Chapter 10: The Health Benefits of Wheat. Wheat is much more than a simple grain. It is one of the world's most important sources of nutrition and energy. Rich in carbohydrates, wheat provides the fuel our bodies need for daily activities. It also contains protein, dietary fiber, B vitamins, iron, magnesium, zinc, and many other essential nutrients. Whole wheat products are especially nutritious because they contain all three parts of the grain: the bran, the germ, and the endosperm. These natural components help support healthy digestion, heart health, and long-lasting energy. When enjoyed as part of a balanced diet, wheat-based foods such as whole wheat bread, chapati, and pasta can play an important role in healthy eating. Chapter 11: Different Types of Wheat. Not all wheat is the same. Farmers grow different varieties for different purposes. Hard red wheat is high in protein and is commonly used for making bread because it produces strong, elastic dough. Soft white wheat has a lower protein content and is perfect for cakes, biscuits, pastries, and cookies. Durum wheat is famous for making pasta, macaroni, and semolina. Its hard texture and golden color make it ideal for these foods. Spring wheat is planted in the spring and harvested later in the year, while winter wheat is planted in autumn and grows through the winter before being harvested in summer. Each variety has unique characteristics, helping farmers and food producers create the right products for different culinary traditions. Chapter 12: Wheat Around the World. Today, wheat is grown on almost every continent where the climate is suitable. Countries such as China, India, Russia, the United States, Canada, Australia, and Pakistan are among the world's major wheat producers. Across different cultures, wheat has become an essential part of daily life. In Pakistan, fresh chapati and naan are enjoyed with almost every meal. In Italy, wheat is transformed into world-famous pasta and pizza. In France, it becomes crispy baguettes and delicious pastries. In the Middle East, wheat is used for flatbreads that have been enjoyed for centuries. Although recipes vary from country to country, one thing remains the same: wheat continues to bring people together through food. Amazing facts about wheat. Wheat is one of the most traded agricultural crops in the world. Thousands of foods contain wheat or wheat flour. Wheat has supported human civilizations for more than 10,000 years. Every year, farmers harvest hundreds of millions of tons of wheat to help feed the global population. For thousands of years, wheat has helped build civilizations and nourish generations. But as the world's population continues to grow, can farmers produce enough wheat for everyone? How is modern technology changing wheat farming, and what challenges lie ahead? Chapter 13: The Future of Wheat. As the global population continues to grow, the demand for wheat is rising every year. Feeding billions of people is becoming one of humanity's greatest challenges, and wheat remains at the center of that mission. To meet future food needs, agriculture is becoming smarter than ever before. Today, farmers use GPS-guided tractors, drones, satellite imaging, soil sensors, and artificial intelligence to monitor crop health with remarkable accuracy. These technologies help farmers use less water, apply fertilizers more efficiently, and increase wheat production while protecting the environment. Scientists are also developing improved wheat varieties that can better withstand drought, extreme temperatures, diseases, and pests. These innovations will play a crucial role in ensuring food security for future generations. Chapter 14: Challenges Facing Wheat Farmers. Despite modern technology, wheat farming is still full of challenges. Climate change is bringing unpredictable weather, including droughts, floods, heat waves, and powerful storms. These extreme conditions can reduce crop yields and threaten farmers' livelihoods. Rising production costs, water shortages, soil degradation, plant diseases, and insect pests continue to create difficulties in many farming regions. In some countries, fewer young people are choosing farming as a profession, creating labor shortages that affect agricultural production. Even so, millions of farmers continue to work tirelessly every season, knowing that their harvest helps feed families across the world. Chapter 15: The Grain That Built Civilizations. From the first wild wheat growing in ancient fields to the vast golden farms of today, wheat has remained one of humanity's greatest treasures. It has helped build civilizations, supported economies, inspired cultures, and provided nourishment for countless generations. Every loaf of bread, every chapati, every bowl of pasta, and every bakery product begins with the same humble grain, a tiny seed carrying thousands of years of history. Behind every harvest are the hands of hardworking farmers, the power of nature, and the remarkable achievements of modern science. The next time you enjoy a slice of bread or a warm chapati, remember the incredible journey that made it possible, from a single seed planted in the soil to the food on your table. Closing narration. Wheat is more than just a crop. It is a symbol of life, resilience, hope, and human progress. Its story is the story of civilization itself, a story that continues to grow with every new season. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the amazing world of wheat. If you enjoyed this documentary and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating documentaries about food, farming, nature, science, and the world around us. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and thank you for watching. The end.